Okay, this is it. Let's start the channel. Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. What are you expecting to find here? Well, a lot of sketching first of all, and secondly my humble opinion on life and well-being raised on a sexy Eastern European accent. Yeah, even if the last part might not be so true, sketching is a fun way to pass time for some people, including me. So I thought to myself, why not share this passion with everyone, right? YouTube is the best way to get in touch with people who share your values, and the reach is enormous. As you can see, I have already got to laying some lines, and this channel is all about a certain type of sketching. I love drawing concept cars. I used to do that very often when I was a young boy, and then I stopped doing that for a good period of time because of other things that are so important that I cannot remember them right now, or if I remember them it is just not justifiable. Quick tip: follow your dreams in life, guys. To clear this out from the start, my drawings are far from perfect, I know, but that is not important. What is important is start somewhere with it, and hopefully all will get better as you go along. If I would stress over this, then I would discourage myself from drawing and maybe from starting this channel. By the way, I don't have big expectations from this channel's growth, but at least I hope reaching as many people, car enthusiasts, designers, and making some friends along the way. I hope to be consistent with the work and to improve it little by little. I don't consider drawing specific car models that are already out there on the roads or sketched by others. In fact, I consider that much harder than just imagining a totally new car and drawing it. And to be frank, I don't see why I should do that when we can use our imagination and bring new shapes in life, or on the paper at least. I have imagined once when I was little that I would have my own car brand, and I bet lots of kids have that same dream. I think it is very hard to reach that dream. That is why most of us, when grown up and on the point of purchasing a car, will invest some money in it, tuning it, or at least will opt in for some extra features that manufacturers have for that model. And that is the idea behind these sketches. Let's have them unique. Imagine each week a new video, a new concept car. Hopefully with time this will get better, as in drawing. But for these first videos, all I'm trying to achieve is to create some definition lines for these cars and a first look to give you a glimpse of how I imagine it. In fact, truth be told, I am even not capable of determining the exact style of the car we'll end up having. When starting the drawing, I lay some guiding lines for the perspective I am trying to expose the model in. Then I slowly build on top of those, and I imagine every line as I go along. So I might start the sketch thinking I'm drawing a sports car, and I might end up turning those lines in a pickup truck. First sketches at least will be sports cars. Come on, who doesn't like them? And from an industrial designer's perspective, not that I call myself one, I don't think their biggest dream is to design the next crazy washing machine, right? I might be wrong, some of them might really have that dream. But I'm going to focus here on cars. you will see that we don't need to have the most elaborate drawing to achieve the style we want for the car. It is enough the perspective and the few lines that can give the overall picture. Speaking of the perspective, I normally choose the classic front slightly sideways angle of view, as we have the most of the car's character in that. At least that's what I think. But I will try adopting different perspective in the future also for training. It is good to have practice with one angle, but in the same time, if you abuse it, you can get at a point where it would be really difficult drawing another perspective. I know, because I feel that way now. One thing to clear up from the start: I'm not passionate only about drawing cars. Life is too beautiful and filled with so many things you can do that will fill up your time immediately. So my passion for cars translates in observing their shape and imagining new ones, expressing personality. But my knowledge in cars is not that great. I mean, I know brands, models, I have some favorites, and I might know the features for one or two. But I like to consider myself a normal person with an enough knowledge of things surrounding me. I would like to get better at this, but I'm not ashamed thinking that it is okay not knowing much at the beginning of your journey, and that the normal way is to learn and accumulate knowledge and skill as you go along. The car manufacturing industry and the designing industry are not that clear to me at the moment, but I'm willing to learn. And what better way is to learn something by approaching it? The same principle I apply when buying tools. Let's say I need to build something out of wood. For that I need wood. I go and buy it. Next step is that I need a saw. I go on YouTube or on the internet and search for the best saw type, and only after I'm reasonably satisfied with the amount of watched content and research on it, then I choose the saw I want and begin searching for the best offer for it. It is laborious and it takes time, but in the end I'm satisfied with my choice. The same applies further for other tools. And the same here, I'm not rushing anything. And it is good for me and good for you guys as my viewers. If you wish to stay and make the journey together, you get to see me evolve, and this might inspire some of you. I know I want inspiration. I am also getting it from my favorite YouTubers. This is why I don't care that much of the tools I'm using at this point, or the filming, or the lighting. For me it is important to upload this video ASAP on YouTube. It was 2016 and I was talking to someone and expressing my desire to start a YouTube channel that year. And the thing is that I wanted to start with the same idea, drawing cars. Well, it is 2021 and this first video got uploaded. You do the math. Why did I wait it so long? I was also searching other YouTubers on how they started their channels and overall looking for motivation. All had the same advice: just do it. Get your first video out there. Doesn't matter it doesn't fit your quality standards. You will improve along the way. So guys, here I am. And I would be grateful if you enroll in this journey with me right now. On these first drawings, I'm using the first pen I got my hands on, and I'm trying to work with that. The paper can be simple white paper or special drawing paper that is much thicker. I happen to have this thick paper laying around with some lines on the other side, a project I started and never finished from at least 12 years ago. So imagine how long time passed since I haven't got the chance to draw, right? I never took it serious after a point in my life. I got discouraged, I cannot do much with it, and I had to put my effort and time in getting a reliable source of cash flow, which for most of us is a normal job. Remember what cliche thing I said earlier? But it is so true. Follow your dreams in life, guys. Start somewhere. For me, this can be considered a start, right? But the idea I march on is to be consistent with this activity. Even if nobody finds value in my drawings, I need to start exercising my drawing skills, my imagination. I do it for myself first of all. It is in fact a good hobby. Then unfortunately, like other hobbies we have, it is set aside when we choose to get an income from a normal job. This hobby needs time, but I need to reframe that in order to succeed having this hobby. So when I find myself losing time on something non-productive, I grab a pen and a piece of paper and I need to draw something, anything. If I don't know what, I start with a line, then a second line, and hopefully by the third I would get the idea of what I'm trying to imagine. Somewhere must lie the shape that no one imagined, a shape or design that would value millions. I have no interest in concealing all the new ideas, protecting them. It is an experiment that I would like to see how it evolves slowly. I would like to see my sketches getting better, more refined, more complete, maybe adding colors to them, adding more details, even going further and getting a 3D model of some. I was always fascinated by the designers cutting in clay chassis models. Who knows? About this I have a story to share, but I think on a later video. Guys, this was my first YouTube video. Come on, man, wasn't so hard, was it? Well, it was a little bit. I would really appreciate some feedback from you guys, and if you liked it, I would like you to press the button, the like button. If you consider sticking around for new content like this, then again, I have faith you know which button to press. Subscribe.